What up, y'all? It's Coffee, back with some hip-hop news, guys, and man, oh man, here we go again. Here we fucking go again, you guys feel me? Peep it. We saw yesterday a lot of different emotions coming out from a lot of different MCs making statements about that Bradley B. Miller top 10 hip-hop list. Once again, guys, hit the comments with your thoughts on that list. Freddie, Gibbs getting the gold, and Griselda getting the number 2 and 3 silver and bronze slots with Conway and Benny the Butcher, right? And I really went over the list and some other topics on a previous video. The link to that one's going to be pinned in the comments. Go check it out if y'all have not done so yet. But myself, you know, being a big fan of Griselda, and not just because I'm a fan, aside from that, being impartial, them dudes are nice and they put in the work. They never stop grinding. It's been a hell of a road. And I think they really deserve it, you know? So once again, tap in with your thoughts on the list overall. Go check that other video out where we discussed that and some other topics. But another big story that was going on with all that was Jim Jones feeling some kind of way. Jimmy was mad. You know, he was left out of the list. He was not on there. And he let it be known he was coming for MCs. He was going to body him in the booth, plain and simple. Jimmy was mad, and he's saying he wants to step up and prove that he deserved to be ahead of a lot of these rappers. But once again, you know, with these lists, it's always so hard to really rate MCs. No one's list is really going to be the same, and I don't know, if they're going to do something like this, they should have some kind of committee and have brackets and different things like that. I talk about it in that other video. Once again, link pinned in the comments. But Jimmy started going off, you know, getting all up in the headlines, talking about he's coming for a lot of MCs. He's at their neck. He's on their head. And both Conway and Benny let it be known, listen, like, don't be mad at us. Well, Benny was more just like, don't be mad at me. It is what it is. You feel me? But Conway the Machine was like, listen, DM me if you want that work. You want this smoke. Like, plain and simple, period. We ain't got to beat around the bush. We can get to it. We can handle that, right? And I don't think Jimmy's responded. Listen, comment, guys. Jim Jones, his career as a rapper, he's definitely got better over the years. His last project was nice, but the one before that was dope. He's done a lot, but I just don't think he wants that work from anyone over there at Griselda. You feel me? But y'all hear me saying, here we go again. Same old, yo, enter into the conversation Azizz. Y'all remember Azizz? I actually had him on the platform. We had a nice discussion. We had a nice interview as Eminem, you know, Azizz came out of nowhere. One of his posts went viral, and he took it and ran with it. And, you know, a lot of us were wondering, you know, does he got some kind of dirt on Eminem? Is he going to ether Eminem? What's going to happen? You know, and for the most part, everyone was kind of underwhelmed with the diss tracks and whatnot that he came at M with. I'm not trying to diss the man or disrespect the man, but it didn't really match what he came with. Didn't really match the hype of the momentum he had. You feel me? Because as I always state on this channel, guys, it's all about the momentum, and some types of momentum only comes once in a lifetime. And I you know, Azizz had some heavy momentum behind him. You know, it brought a lot of the Outsidaz back into the fold, introduced a lot of newer hip-hop fans who may not know the Outsidaz, legendary hip-hop group, you feel me? Or known that Eminem was a part of them or anything. So, you know, I see a lot of people who dislike Azizz and everything like that, but even if you feel that way, if you love hip-hop, you gotta at least say, yo, that was dope that the Outs were back out here moving around, that we were seeing them in 2020, 2021 or whatever, you know. But Azizz is talking about he wants in on the action. He wants some smoke. As he said, I want all the smoke, Conway and Jim Jones. Show me the booth. And then he said, aloha, fools. I don't know if it's a hoax, But I heard dudes want to battle Conway, Jim Jones. I'm with the shits and the NFT shits. I guess that's a shot at Jim Jones. As we know, Jimmy is doing the whole NFT digital art. What is it? I don't know. I've discussed that in other videos. And hey, don't be dissing me at my little stuttering right there. You feel me? I don't really be editing my videos like that. Coffee just brings you this ish off the cuff. Coffee off the cuff. You feel me? And Jimmy is pushing those NFTs very hard right now. I've already said in another video and on some live streams, I don't really think I'm just Coffee. Like, at the end of the day, who really am I? I'm just saying, I don't know if that whole digital art thing can really stand on its own like that. And I know people will say, Coffee, it's already being traded and there's money being behind that. The art's converted into money. I don't know if this will really stand tall, because to me, it just doesn't really feel like you own anything. I could be wrong. But getting back to the lecture at hand, Azizz wants that smoke with Conway and Jimmy. And guys, what do y'all think? Now, one thing I can tell you, though, regarding Azizz, is he really wants to battle. He wants to actually battle. As we know, battle rap and making diss tracks going back and forth is like two different kind of things. But when I actually spoke to Azizz personally, he told me he wanted to battle Eminem, and I don't think that anyone's actually going to battle. I'm hearing, though, shout out to my guy Ray Ashley 716. He actually commented on my previous video and was saying that Jimmy and Conway is going to do, is it a versus battle? I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm pulling for the machine all day. You feel me? You guys let me know what you think about all this. Jimmy, Conway, Azizz entering the conversation. I'm very interested to know everyone's reaction, thoughts, and commentary on that. But something else I want to point out regarding all this too. How about Conway giving a big shout out to Lloyd Banks, as you see him posting Banks's new project, which I've made a video regarding all that. I'm very happy to see Lloyd Banks back out here getting to the music. I'm personally hoping it's a full-time thing. It's I always say, to me personally, it's almost criminal that the hip hop world didn't really hear from Banks the way that it should. He was kind of in and out of things, delays and stuff like that. And now that he's got his new project out, I hope he keeps following up and gathers momentum, and we can see a really nice run from Lloyd Banks. I think he still has it in him, even at this stage of his life in his career. But Griselda, Conway featured him on a track. It was either called like Juvenile Hell or Hell on Earth. I can't remember what the name of the track was, but it was named after a Mobb Deep project. And it featured Havoc, Lloyd Banks, Conway, and I believe Benny was on there too. So that was dope. And when that happened, I was like, yo, I really like seeing Banks with Griselda. Like, I really wish that they would get that deal done, as I think Banks would fit in nicely with Griselda. Who knows? I'm just throwing it out there. And it was cool to see Dipset together at the Knicks game. But I don't know, did they curse the Knicks? Or maybe I'm just tripping, I thought the Knicks had a nice run in them this season. But, hey, it is what it is. Knocked out in the first round. But Jimmy, Juelz, and Cam were there together, pulling for the New York Knicks in 2021. So 2021, Dipset's together. Lloyd Banks is dropping music, getting shout outs from Conway the Machine. The top 10 list, Bradley B. Miller's top 10 list is making people react all different ways. So share your thoughts with all that. Go check out my previous video. And real quick, one thing I want to throw on the tail end of this video. I didn't even realize this, but I got a shout out from Queens Flip. YouTube I just got the notification like last night. He gave me a nice little shout out a whole week before, and I'm like, damn, how does a platform of that caliber at me and shout me out, and YouTube don't even really let me know with the notification? Like, what type of ish is that? You feel me? I swear, I'm always getting jerked when it comes to these notifications one way or another. Like, my subscribers ain't getting the notifications. And when I get a nice shout out from a dope meteorologist out here, they don't let me know neither. Like, what the fuck is good with that? You know what I mean? But hit the comments, guys. Let's discuss it all. New viewers, sub to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Stay tuned. Mad content dropping all the time. It's Coffee Talk, and I'm gone.